Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Antisocial Chat Show. I'm Eleanor Gould, Chief Copywriter and Undomestic Goddess at Creative Copywriting, and with my co-host.
Hi there, I'm Tara Tamiko, Digital Marketing Consultant and a lover of all things chatbot. Or chatbot, I should say.
So this week, Tara, I thought we'd talk about creativity. Because I know it's something that sometimes people struggle with coming up with ideas for things, and really I want to get to know how you spark your creativity. How do you get your creativity juices going?
Yes, well, I definitely need those when I'm thinking about my chatbot, that's for sure, because as you know, chatbots have to be quite logical. You're constructing a conversation so it doesn't appear one-sided. So I think I've mentioned this before. For me, it's being in the shower, right? Which is a bit of doesn't work, does it? Because I get all my ideas and then I have nowhere to write them. But in the grand scheme of things, I've come to realize that when you stop thinking, stop trying to make it work, you can come up with some really good ideas, but there has to be a process. I said the P word, sorry. There has to be a process in place for that, right? I mean, what do you think? And I know you have a dog and you take the dog for a walk, right? But you must have some ideas, but you've got to have some form of process to get those ideas.
Yeah, and it's pretty much what you said. I have to force myself, I admit, sometimes just break away, because I know if I do that and take some downtime, all those ideas will come to me. I mean, like you said, you have your ideas in the showers. I have my ideas at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I end up literally getting out of bed and just typing them all down or
wow.
them all down. Yeah, I know, but I find that the process I have is I journal a lot, so I'll have a daily journal, and that helps. And also, going outdoors and communing with nature, that's my big thing. If I can just go out, clear my head, then that will give me lots of ideas. Another one, it's exercise, isn't it? I think a lot of people, they go and do some exercise, and during that process, the ideas and thoughts will come to them.
Yeah.
But because my business is built around providing other people with ideas. I wouldn't say I'm like a factory, but I've got it down to I can be quick with it, because that's what I do constantly. So if somebody a client comes to me, I have to have those ideas percolating in the background. So yeah.
Oh, I've got a visual now, the coffee percolating. It's funny, actually, you should mention that, because I was thinking, a lot of people, myself included, is like, oh, I'm too busy to take some time out. But I was thinking about cooking, as I do, and it's very similar to cutting meat before it's rested. You can't take a good piece of steak out of the oven and cut it straight away, because all the juices you just lose all the juices, and then the meat becomes dry. And I think that's something that, we have to remember, that when we're constantly working, we are just like losing so much juice, so we have to take a moment.
Yeah. I mean, you have to sharpen your saw, and there's that old Zen adage that says that if you're too busy to meditate for 20 minutes a day, then you should meditate for an hour.
Right. Right. Gosh, I'll definitely do it for 20 minutes then. So I've only got time for an hour.
But the principle behind it is the same. We need to take that time out for our own health and well-being in any event, but it's also that time where we recharge and we get those ideas. So that's I guess I do have a process in as much as I journal, and I have a few other little things that I like to do, but everybody has their own specific way of doing them. But I think you do have to train at it if you're new to it, because it can be incredibly hard.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I had this idea all by myself after taking your utterly compelling email course, the copywriting one. I've finally been able to embrace taking everyday life and using that to make sure the content that I produce is unique. And that's something that I found really hard to do before. In the digital marketing space, everybody's talking about the same thing. We're all talking about, how to how to handle the change in algorithms, right? It's just the same thing. It's like boring, right? So I have, from having done your course, taken like snippets of every day. Now, I'm not good at journaling, but I can write 2 or 3 sentences that happen during the day. And I'm going to give an example. And this really is thanks to when I was looking through your course, because I'm helping somebody else go through your course. I was putting my makeup on and I got a bit of mascara on my cheek, right? And the normal thing, I don't know what it's like for you ladies and guys if you use mascara, is to just like, oh no, wipe it off, especially if I'm running late to record a show. But you have to leave it to let it dry. It comes off way more effectively if you leave it to dry, and then it just comes straight off. And I was thinking, oh, I've got to use that for, I've got to use that for something with my business. So my idea was that when it comes to Facebook ads, a lot of people turn off their Facebook ads within 3 days because they're not getting any click through and they spent money. And I thought, I could use that. The mascara thing, if you leave it for a while, it will just be so much easier. The ads will start to run, Facebook algorithm and so forth will start to kick in. So those are some of the things that I'm able to think of now that I couldn't before. So thanks to you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm big on anecdotal storytelling, and I think some of the exercises in the course help bring that out. So that was that's the idea behind them anyway.
Yeah.
So,
And then now I have what I call, or what is called, a content crusher. So anytime I need to write something, I'm in a really good program at the moment, and it's been really helpful with taking things that I already know how to do and then putting them into a process. As I said, I like my processes, but because it doesn't work for everyone. It's very rigid, and I need that. I need one cell in Excel where I'm told what to write. And once I put that in, it's like writing a to-do list. Sometimes you can write a to-do list and throw it away because it's just out of your brain. And that just kind of inspires me to just, to come up with things like this with the mascara story.
That's brilliant.
I think that's working for me. It won't work for everyone. Some people prefer to just draw on a piece of paper and have
like a mind map or something. I do that. I can start writing about one thing and then it'll just go. I can't work to that kind of process.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I mean, right? There's something different, for everyone. But I'm really pleased that works for me. It'd be kind of cool to know how other people work.
Well,
with their
if
ideas.
you're watching or listening, folks, let us know what works for you. How do you, get your creative juices flowing? I guess that's the question today. So that's all I've got time for. And talking about ideas, at the moment I've got a 6-part email sequence, and at the end of it you're invited to a LinkedIn top 10 challenge. And it gives you prompts for ideas for LinkedIn posts, and I know you've been doing it. I love your posts. They're really good. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I use my content crusher for them.
Oh, that's what it's so good. Okay, that's good. So I'll be dropping the link below. And where have we got anything for you this week?
No, but I think it would be interesting to see what people think of the couple of posts that I've written. I know I'm a bit behind. I'm sorry, but I'll get there. But that would probably kind of give everybody an idea of how I've made use of your course and the processes I have to actually write for your LinkedIn top 10 challenge.
Thank you. Brilliant. So it's love, peace and great copy from me.
And it's ciao ciao from me. See you in the next episode. Bye.